冊の名のゲームメーカーが続きます。今、バンダイのカタログはすべてを調べています。どの結果出てくるわかんないんですけど、半分以上、多分、4分の1が残ると思います。We're almost finished. We have like a fourth left. Maybe less. So let's bust it out. It's a board game right away. Good news. We're in the 2000. We flew through the years. We're like 2012 right now. So, but really, you can tell where the prolific times were for Bandai. Ranger's Navy. I don't know what it is. If you're wondering why the page is at 18, there was a glitch on the site. It wouldn't let me go past page like 156 or something like that. So we just had to reset it and change the year. So I'd do a little bit of going back and then starting from the year 2010 to 2025. Again, we're just primarily looking for digital games. Ooh, a Forza one. There's a lot. There's a lot. Forza has some really cool designs. I think that in this, these years that we're going through here, there's probably going to be a lot. Yomiage CD Tsuki Ultra Karuta. Oh, Karuta. It's Karuta. That's pretty interesting, actually. You know what I also find interesting is they don't go back to their old IPs that much. It's an alright song. I'll like it. This monkey being Luffy, don't. E-jacket. That is. I was living in Japan in this time, and I never seen these color game kids machines ever. I've never seen them ever. And apparently, there's a whole line of them. Never, ever, ever seen them. Not even once. By the way, when I was offline, I found even more Pretty Cure stuff. The Pretty Cure count is very, very high. I think I'm gonna make one last appeal to that person. Just be like, because it's too much. It's such a big series. There's too much information, even though it's not like that popular. Amongst, the majority of the group, there is crossover there. There are, and I myself have been getting into it through my daughter. So, even that, even then, for cataloging purposes. You can see the difference, though. You can see that basically things have been switching now. Not sure how I feel about this group right now. They're changing the beats up too much in the song that it's like a different song. And every time I finally get into one of the rhythms, they switch it out. Must be 2014. 2012 still. Okay. Ampaman canta Ocero. Ampaman guardo de al solo in una sekai. Itadara ippai. I think it's for babies, but we'll check. We'll check. You never know. You really never know sometimes with this. Daikaichu. Oh, so here's where I'm curious. We have to be toward the end of this. We're almost finished. A lot of their stuff is just missed for me. It's not. It's just too. It's very eclectic. There's no like one type of genre, which isn't bad. It's just not for me. Some of their stuff is great. Some of it's, I don't know, too polarizing. Okay. Oh, it's a possible video game DVD. Uh-oh. Where did I save this to? The screenshots. Of course I did. I mean, that wasn't bad. I don't know if I would, like, listen to it again. It's a 14. This one's called a smart laptop. There. What is this? It's for babies. Ampaman Osheberi Tamago. It's just talking. Manabete Mamo. There's a manual for this. We're going to check it out. You can get puzzles. There's a rhythm game. Okay. It's called Anpanman Oshaberi Tamago. Doesn't say what the like difference is. I'm guessing it just comes. Oh, it comes with a. Okay. So much Ampan, everyone. I'm sorry. Oh, interesting. This is like not what I thought it was. Oh. It's totally different. This is not an actual game. Here it is. Color game, kids. Doki Doki. Pretty here. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This is Ring Cross. Looks like a cool board game. Since also the cards, okay. Love Tomoketai Hime Supefon. I don't even know this one. Me. Another one? Color in kids smile. Cure. Sigh. What is this? I actually don't know what this is. It says Mane kara ireru hard case desu. Okay, but does it come with anything, or is it just a case? Yes, because I can see that. That's okay. E-jacket. Oh, like a when you're on the subway, an IC card reader thing. Oh, that's actually cool. But no, it's not, because there's no lanyard, so this is completely worthless. Oh, I would never buy this then. Are we calling these e-jackets now? No, we're not. Yeah. Karuta CD. This is pretty cool. The fact that it comes with CDs. CD ski. Ultra. Karuta. Pretty neat. Could just be me. This one we have. This game is a nightmare to set up, so we've never played it. One Piece Battle Royale board. This is the pad. Okay, we can take this off. This is Astro Switch. Forza board game. That's cool. Kamen Rider Forza board game. Oh, done and done. So what is this? Ouchi de Datakadasu Gambarai. So this is very interesting to me because this is what I've been wanting to make for Dragon Ball, and they have not made it for Dragon Ball. So the fact that there's a Kamen Rider one makes me want to get this item very badly because I have cards for this game. This game is still active too. So it's peculiar, very peculiar to me. I think because, yeah, this there's no way it like reads all the cards, or if it does, it reads it and like just plays the sound. I think it comes with cards. It's a novel idea, but I doubt that it works the way that. I think it does. Gurame stick sensor. Wait, really? Oh, I think this is actually a sensor. Gurume monster to battle. No, you can battle though. What? What am I looking at right now? Might be a miss for me. This artist. This is the weirdest item we've ever found. We're gonna watch a video on this. We're gonna come back to this one. This might be the #1 spot for the weirdest things. And of course, there's a Toriko board game. Toriko is very short-lived. Gourmet Battle Adventure. Touch there. It's our word of the day. Chiiku. Chiiku. Chiiku Gangu. Chiiku Henchou. Their old stuff's much better. Really good. Oh, yeah. Three colors. Okay. G, no, and touch school. It's the most interesting that all the Anpanman stuff has a manual. The other stuff does not at all. And I think that's because that's what's actually selling. So they know that parents are going to look this up, go on the site and say, oh, what was that we just got? I just think that's interesting. Very interesting. All right. I'm mixed on that last music. So are you ready? Shirobon. Let's find out if I'm ready. "102 videos. Oh, they have a pretty big library. Okay. I'm gonna look up the gourmet stuff in a second. Let's just pull up. Let's get through a little bit more of what we want to pull up, and then we'll switch. I didn't forget. get the 60 at least.
Are you ready? Let's go.
What? That sucked. It stopped like halfway through. Right when it had the build up. What? Oh, that's not good. That's not a good sign. I was like just about to get into it and then it just boop stopped. Okay. Let's hope the other stuff is gonna impress. $100 for this fake smartphone. Okay, here we go. That's more like it. This is the most current thing. Pizza Hotline Cross Shirobone Nightfall. Nice. It's good. I'm digging this. This is good. Yeah, this is not. I'm feeling this beat. What is this? There's some wild things here. Good start. Great start. Yokai Watch Tomodachi Uki Uki Pedia Yokai 3D Card Maker. Whoa, that is a long title. Fatal Joker Real. We'll check that one out. Yokai Pad. We're coming up toward the. This is recent, and you can tell they crushed the lineup because They're flying right between series. I guess there just weren't like super hits at this point. Damn, it is. Is there a reason this thing is not like just aiming down on me? Yeah, Yokai Watch really hit for a while back there. Tell too, like every other release is Yokai Watch. Like in the middle of it, like they were just shoving this stuff in. Baymax. Which means this is 14. End of 2014. To end of 2014, but we're not even. We should be more close. We have to be close to being done. They must have slowed down releases after this, or what? I don't know. Now I'm extra interested to get through this. Let's see if we can get to 60. We might not be able to just based on what I'm looking at. This. So that wasn't bad. It was very vibey. Like, this is decent. Looks like we're gonna have to stop here. We made it to 51. Oh, it has the listings of the ones we need. Okay, this is important. Finally found it. I couldn't find an official listing site for this item. Sorry, 52. We'll cut it off. That was jamming. That was jamming. All right, so we're gonna take a quick. We're gonna sidebar everything we just found, and we're gonna go to the most silly item I've ever found for any game ever, which we just made a page for. And we're gonna watch a video on this because I'm confused if this is actually a real thing. If it is a real thing, if it's what I think it is, we are going to be in for a treat. So let's
半額だ。ポンシュコーン。モンスター判定機。本物の食品をスキャンすると、モンスターが現れるんだって。ちょっと何が出るか楽しみですね。じゃあ早速やってみましょう。これをここに当てます。
Yeah. But why are you using a tomato like in the thing? Why couldn't you have used another fruit? なんで同じフルーツ使ってる？それ一番おかしい。ちょっと待ってください。こういう説明の時はなんでこれ、まあ、とりあえず本当に誰が対戦してれば見てみたいですね。
来たかな？来た。なんだろう。
何それ？
ネズミみたいな。マグマラットでした。マグマラット。
何が
次、ちくわ。ちくわやってます。
ちくわ？読み込みできる？ I don't think I can read it. ちくわ。
音がなんか変なの。お、なんかすげえ。なんだろうこれ。こいつ。トロウナギ。これ強い。トロウナギいいじゃん。
バトルが見てみたい。自分？
来た。なんだ。なんでゴリラ出んだよ、お前。なんでゴリラみたいに出んだよ、さっきまで。お前、トロウナギとかだったら、お前。なんでゴリラ出んだよ、急に。すげえ強そうな声。なんだったっけこれ見たことあるわ。トロールコングだろ、お前。なんでトロールコング出んだよ、俺当てたら、お前。ないよ、トロールコング。
また違う出てくるかな。いや、一緒。
なんでトロールコングなの？
あ、でも、あれが見てみたいんですけど。対戦するでしょ？まだ答えがない。I don't have an answer. We're gonna figure out.
お盆です。久しぶりです。前の投稿から期間が空きましたが、グルメスティックセンサーの攻略は毎日か貸さずに行ってます。ただあまりに変化がないので動画化できなかっただけです。今回はこれまで撮りためていたプレイ動画をダイジェスト版でお送りします。一応言っておきます。 この動画には食べ物を粗末に扱っているような描写がありますが、私はこの世の全ての食材に感謝を込めてスキャンしてますので安心してください。スキャンした食べ物及び飲み物は全て腹の中に入れてます。ピザパンをスキャンしました。最近菓子パンをトーストすると美味しさが増すことに気づきました。GT ロボに遭遇しましたね。モンスターと違って GT ロボは独特のタイミングで攻撃してくるのでかなり戦いづらいです。今までセドル機、ギド機、ユー機に遭遇してますので、スタージュン機もいるでしょう。勝てる気がしませんが、GT ロボも食材を落とすので、料理図鑑を埋めるために、いずれは倒さないといけません。ラーメンをスキャンしました。取扱説明書に、食品タッチセンサーの耐熱温度は40度までと書いてあった気がしますが、ラーメンが伸びる前にスキャンしようと思います。壊れたら壊れた時です。むしろ壊れてなんか、一番難易度が高そうなセンチュリースープを簡単に作れました。原作では、あまたの食材から出汁を取って完成してましたが、このゲームはなんとたった3種類の食材で作れちゃうんです。
特殊調理食材をインスタントラーメン並みのお手軽な料理に仕上げおった。
天才じゃったか。
今日は野菜系中心にスキャンしました。この食品タッチセンサーで食材をどうやって見分けているのかわかりませんが、今のところ肉、野菜、麺、果物を読み取った時の違いがわかりません。規則性がないので、当たるまでただ食材をスキャンし続けるだけの確率機でしょうか。秘宝です。現在食材取得率150個中117個ですが、残り33種類の食材を早々と出し渋ってきました。ここ最近、目新しい食材がドロップしていないので、料理も全く作れません。テロットリーダーもそうですが、渋るの早すぎなんだよ。まだ中盤なんですが、もうちょっと快適に。
Oh way! So he's trying to get. I think he said, I forget how many he said there were, but he's trying to get all the remaining 33 monsters, and he's trying to scan all these different things. I think he said I got 117 or something. And first off, party foul, sticking it in the beer, but.
にプレイさせろ。なんだか年内クリアが厳しくなってきましたね。今日はアイスをスキャンしました。私は知覚過敏がひどいのでアイスをあまり食べませんが、グルメスティックセンサー攻略のために10年ぶりに買いました。しかし、何の成果も得られませんでした。今日はうどんとたい焼きをスキャンしました。しかし、何の成果も得られませんでした。今日は餃子をスキャンしました。しかし、何の成果も得られませんでした。今日はお好み焼きをスキャンしました。しかし、何の成果も得られませんでした。今日は鶏弁当をスキャンしました。しかし、何の成果も得られませんでした。今日は朝食のカレートーストをスキャンしました。しかし、何の成果も得られませんでした。今日は。
Okay, so he's just literally scanning things, and then he's not getting the monster. Then he's basically like completely failing at trying to get a
ス
new
キャンし
monster.
ました。しかし、何の成果も得られませんでした。今日は職場の昼飯をスキャンしました。同僚がこちらをじっと見ていました。今日はジュースをスキャンしました。ちょっとだけ収穫がありました。今日は2年間眠っていた缶詰をスキャンしました。しかし、何の成果も得られませんでした。今日は自分の指をスキャンしました。しかし、何の成果も。今日はグルメスティックセンサーの耐水性能をテストしました。ご覧ください。水中でも水の成分をスキャンしてます。皆さんのスマホでも耐水テストしてみてください。もし、スマホが故障したらグルメスティックセンサー以下のガラクタということになりますよ。今日はグルメスティックセンサーの耐熱性能をテストしました。しかし、壊れてはくれませんでした。今日はグルメスティックセンサーの耐衝撃テストをしました。
やめろートリコさん、
Okay.
どうしてここに。
No way his thing works after boiling. There's just no way.
今の
First off, I don't think this thing is waterproof.
何をしようとした。殺すぞてめえ。すいませんトリコさん、もう勘弁してください。僕頭がおかしくなりそうなんです。もうやりたくないです。
皆さんすいません。 正直、もう精神的に限界です。私は食べることが好きです。どんなにメンタルがやられても、美味しいものを食べると 100% 回復します。私にとって食事とは唯一、性を実感できる瞬間なんです。それが、このグルメスティックセンサーを攻略しだしてからは、食事の時間が普通になりました。食事前にスキャンすることで、食欲減衰効果があり、もはや拷問器です。本当にこれを毎日続けていると頭おかしくなります。あと、個人的な感想ですが、この開発者多分トリコ好きじゃないのか、原作を読んでないかもしれませんね。テロットリーダーは原作の細かい設定まで取り入れられており、トリコ愛が詰まったゲームでしたね。ということで、皆さん私は少し休みます。グルメスティックセンサーは食べ物より飲み物中心にスキャンした方が攻略がはかどると思います。
This- Yeah, this is. I'm posting this one. Excellent video. Excellent video. Oh, they haven't made anything anymore. No. That's so sad. Oh, wow. Oh, they were. I get it. They were Toriko fans. That's sad. I'm gonna. This is a great channel. What a great video. Seriously.
どうも、お盆です。久しぶりです。前の投稿から期間が空き
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So it is what I thought it was. That is the most silly game I have found. Might be top. It might be top 5 for me. I have to get one. I have to get one now. I'm curious. Can I get one? Oops. Switch. No. Gourmet stick sensor. Something tells me this item is not going to be hard to find. It's not available. Oh, I want this thing. Aikatsu, J-pop green, J-pop pink. I think we have the pink one. Kids pop, J-pop pink. Okay. How are we gonna go through this? Because this one actually is really good to have because it has the song list right below. I'm gonna put on some music. I'm gonna save some things for a while. Hey, Edo-san. What am I looking for? I'm looking for very rare anime and LSI plug and play stuff. So some of the stuff I actually have this unit, but there's no official site where it's consolidated. So all the information's available on the anime speedrun Discord. Let me put that actually in that link. I should remember always when I start streaming to pin that link. It's available on the Discord. Discord has 1,500 something members. One of the biggest speedrun communities. But I've been missing some stuff, and I haven't known what I'm missing, but I'm going through the Bandai catalog. So I don't really, I guess to answer your question a short way, I don't really know what I'm looking for, but I know I'm looking for something good. And this is some of the stuff that I've missed or haven't been able to catalog correctly. Got a lot of OST mini CDs. Nice. Very cool. The mini CDs, like the actual, like they're like really small. That's really cool. I haven't seen many of those. I feel like that's a very rare item. Oh yeah. Okay, put that thing up there. So this is a hard. Oh, there's blue too. Get back to that. This. Oh, this might be different. Oh no, this is very different. I think it's different. Okay, I'm going to karaoke ranking party. Karaoke rank Aikatsu best. All right, I know there's an Aikatsu section. So let's move there. Aikatsu should have its own MISC. Yes, it does. Good, good, good. Put this in Aikatsu. don't get the whole thing. I'll put on music in just 1 second. I just want to save this. Aikatsu karaoke. Last time Tokyo found some on Book Off Store. Oh yeah, Book Off Store has some. If you're a CD collector, Book Off is like a heaven for you, because most of the people coming to Japan don't like shuffle through the CD section that much. Actually, to be fair, myself included, I that's because I know what I'm looking for.
Don't forget to save your memories of me too.
Can't save memories even on that system of yours. Memories are fragile things. After you reduce them to binary numbers and send them through the air, they're not memories anymore.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. There's nothing my system can't do.
Memories aren't just sounds and pictures. They exist
This is a
somewhere
cool
between the
remix.
sounds, between the pictures.
I don't get it. Anything can be done digitally.
If that's true,
Yeah,
then I could
that's
go
a lot.
ahead and
Like,
try to say what I'm thinking
honestly,
right
like
now.
Book Off or Hard Up takes
Type of thing.
just takes a very long time to do all that stuff. We stream it, but I've never had the luck of being like an IRL streamer for that stuff. But that's also probably because I go extremely like harder than other like YouTubers do that stuff. And we'll do like it's like all day. We'll hit like every store in the area, and I'll do like I know the spots and locations, and then I do it on my own. I have a list. Karaoke. I'm just gonna name this a
Memories are fragile things.
karaoke ranking party. Alright, so this is J-pop doing.
That's what memories are.
There's a lot of these. There's a lot.
Allow yourself to fall in love with someone.
J-pop Pink. This is definitely an item you will find at Heart. You're going to Japan next March. Well, that's awesome. Hope you have a good time.
Memories are fragile things. They exist somewhere between
March.
the sounds,
What events going on in
between the
March?
pictures. And that's what
Well, if you happen to know your schedule and you want to meet up, you're welcome to message me. Taking the family for 1 week? Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm way south of Tokyo, but if you're going Kyushu or Osaka or something like that, I will. Especially if it's meeting up with an event, usually I can do it. J-pop Blue. Okay, and this is the last one. Whoops. We'll call this the console unit. Okay, that is all the J-pop stuff. Now to talk about the Beyblade, the Dragon Ball Beyblades, the Dragon Ball Beyblade stuff we just found. Oh, this is it. Okay. Oh, you know what? I remember seeing these very, very briefly. This thing was over. It was cool seeing me on stream at Evo Japan. Yeah, I am. I've been on Evo. I've been on stream a lot actually for Evo. Almost every other year, I'm on stream Evo. I've been on as a player and commentary many times. People don't realize. I just don't talk about it because it's. I don't know. I don't talk about a lot of the event stuff I do. Trying to focus on. I mean, it's fun. It's very fun to do that stuff, but yeah. It's a part of it's work, part of it's fun. I'm always exhausted at Evo though. I'm always, and I always stay near. I don't stay on. Whenever I go to Evo Japan, I never stay at like wherever, if it's at Big One or Mekahari or wherever it's gonna be. I never stay there. I'll go stay near one of the arcades I play at. So I'll, you know, and I said not Big One. So yeah, it would be Big One Arcade, or it would be where did I stay last time this year? This year I stayed like 2-3 minutes away from Mikado. So I'll stay because what I would do is I would go there and then I'll just like do speed runs at night, or I'll do like if someone wants to play some games, I'll meet with them. But I pretty much was doing I'll do like speed runs during the day and night, and then I'll go to the event. It's difficult because that's why I like speedrun events more, is that everyone's like, I don't know what to say, how to put this. There's more free, like a little bit more freedom to like move around between groups, but it's like when I went with everyone to go after for X-Men vs Street Fighter. The truth is, I wanted to stay at the venue, and the guys didn't understand. No, the venue wasn't closing. Truthfully, I would have stayed there till the very last like person, like close to one of the last people to leave. I'm always like one of the last people to leave, so that's what I would have rather done. But then going back to the venue and do that, it's just such a hassle, and I did not like the location this year. I hope they don't do it at that event, because it's just, there's that getting back to that venue and getting access there. One was more expensive. I don't know why they did it. The hotels around there were also like ridiculously expensive, and yeah, just in general, the venue sucked. Evo needs to work a few things out. They really do, and also their viewership. But like, Anime Speedrun Festival did more viewership than Evo's like all of like the other Evo streams. Like the Evo's viewership was terrible this year. I don't know how they're fucking like handling shit. I would be like very nervous if I was Evo. They did not advertise well. They did not like promote well. Some of the streams I was interested in seeing were not recorded. I know that's on the organizers, but it's like the X-Men vs Street Fighter stuff was recorded. Evo Japan was apparently better, but even Evo, this past Evo, X-Men vs Street Fighter was only recorded. It wasn't streamed. So I hope Evo figures it out. I think they're spreading themselves thin by doing these events. I think the event in France is going to be a disaster. And I think this event in Singapore is going to be even worse. I talked to someone in the States about this, and I said, what is the Singapore community like? And he named like 2 communities. It was like Tekken and something else. And I was like, how are you going to do, who's going to go over there and do side tournaments? Evo's not paying people to do side tournaments. I hope it's not a disaster, but They need to figure it out. They need to figure out what they're going to do, because what they're doing though is they're spreading themselves too thin, so they don't have extra revenue to like pay people to do this. And unless they're putting in getting huge sponsors, and someone over there sponsoring and putting in the money to have people come over, it's gonna be hard. I think it's gonna be special because, my opinion, I don't think there'll be another one. I think Singapore, there will be one Evo Singapore. I doubt there will ever be another Evo Singapore again. I think Nice, France has a better chance. Singapore is 3 times the price of Japan, and it's it's expensive for people from Japan to go to Singapore, and we're closer. So it's like, I don't know how American people are going to go. There's no way they can afford it. Food is expensive. Hotels are expensive. Singapore is one of the most expensive places I've ever been to. So, good luck. Good luck. But yeah, I'm hoping it goes well. My hope is it goes well, but I know that I'm going to be unfortunately right about this, because there's just no one there. There's no community there to support the thing. And France is interesting because Nice, people don't realize how big France is, right? So I don't think there's going to be a lot of French people in the community who are going to go over to Nice, France. Most of the fighting gamers in France are either super boomers now at this point, and so they would have to be contacted. And then also, like, the arcade scene, from what I'm talking to my friends in France, it's kind of dead, and Nice is expensive, so it's going to be super hard to justify those people going. But I'm excited for France because we could see a what's the game? Hokuto no Ken. In my opinion, some of the best Hokuto no Ken players aren't in Japan. Some of the best Hokuto no Ken players are actually in France. So I would love to see Evo happen and see the actual, communities coming through. That would be so hype. I'd be so excited. Hey, that's my rambling about Evo. Like I said, I like it. I like working there. I like all the events. I have a good relationship with all the Evo staff, but I'm very worried because I'm not in upper management, by the way. So I've said my piece. I've warned the people that need to be warned. They don't seem to be. Some people are very concerned and agreed with me. Some people did not, and couldn't state why, though. So all I can do, they know who I am, so I'm not. I guess to them it doesn't matter because they're paid to be there. So good or bad, it really doesn't matter. Evo is going to continue. It just means it will be doubtful to be there again. I would be scared to do that because if you have an event that doesn't do that well and the sponsors are connected to Singapore or Nice, then you have to have, if you don't gather enough people and the around the area doesn't make enough money, it doesn't reflect well on the people who are putting up the sponsorship money. So it could backfire on the end. If I don't make X amount of money, they could say, well, I'm going to pull everything because, you can see it, so you have it. Yeah, I can see it. I mean, I was invited. I'm always invited every year to go to it, and then There's talks about going to Nice, but I just it's very far for me. But I if I go to France, I would want to do like a week. That's the thing, because there's so many people, so many friends in France, in that area. I don't know what to expect, but that's why I would go. But most of the arcades are gone, so that's another sad part. What have you been playing recently, Adam? What have you been up to? Record ball spinners. Spin emblem. Stick. This one here. Was doing AX plus alpha on PS1. I'm done with it now. Got tired of the CPU blocking forever. Oh yeah, they'll do that. They'll do that. By the way, was it you that verified my Spider-Man stuff? Correct me if I'm wrong. As I switch the music. Wait, literally is called a shooter. Okay. I was like, what do I call this? No, it is called a shooter. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was gonna I'm gonna do some more runs. I did a tier list for that game and a bunch of other stuff. It was really fun. So I did a lot of routing for it. I like the game, but I can't 1cc it quite yet. I watched your run though. It was really good. I was like, okay. Nagoro. This thing. Let's look at it. Oh, okay. It's just a talk unit. Good. I don't want to hear this annoying thing. What is this? Good. Good, good, good. Good, get rid of this shit. Can you tell I don't like this character? Super, super annoying character. Mascot character in Japan. Oh good, a lot of these are just toys. Tackle Peas Original Sin. Alright, I'll watch it. I'll watch it too. With dinner. This is just like a kid's tablet. Is this just an actual... Oh, game mode. There you go. There's a game. So it begins. The Yokai Watch begins. You know, I like the song. Doesn't quite have the punch. Yeah, let me save this real quick. Yokai o shaberu denki. I don't know this kanji. Denki aoi wakaru. Denki? Dengaku? Keisanki. でも計算機の違うでしょ? I don't know what this is. 計算機じゃん。電卓。OK。卓。電卓を叩く。この卓はいつに使うの？卓球の卓。ああ。卓。I'm sure this is like a first grade one. We skipped a few grades, guys. What can I say? Yokai Denkaku. No, I don't think Yokai Watch is actually in here. I'm not sure. They technically have their own. Oh, it's here. I'll put it right in there. Yokai Oshabe. Denkaku. Yokai Dentaku. Let's put as Yokai Dentaku. Bam, bam. Okay, good. We can close this. It's just some weird thing. Good. Weird cooking things. Princess Precure. Lesson pad. Yes. We'll save it. But that's it. Princess Precure lesson pad. Why is my head itchy and bothering me? Damn, it's 3 a.m. already. I might have to go to bed in a little bit. Probably like 20 more minutes. Don't think this connects to the. Oh no, it does. Does it? Does it? It's got the same parts. It's really fine on this one. I think it just sounds. So I don't think I can do this one at an event.
音楽に合わせてステップすると楽しい音やアンパンマンと人気の仲間たちの声がたくさん。楽しいモードその1、メロディーステップモード。好きな音楽に合わせてステップ、いろんな声や音を奏でよう。
Oh, okay.
い
It's
や
one
動
of
物
these.
のところ。
Answer my question. Oh, there's the on the white one. Desktop, no. 2. That version's manual up. Aikatsu. Scan code correction. Where? I don't know. It's just like something that, okay, it's not a game. Joker. Kaito Joker. Board game? Why does this shit look so bad? I don't know. I'm like, oh, I see. This is hard. I can tell this is going to be hard, but I'll put it up there. Kaito Joker. Board game. It is a board game. It is a board game. All right, let's load a few more of these sounds. Wait. Boop. 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 They have 102 videos, so we can get through theirs. I think Kaito Jokers, I put it in MISC as well. So you need the, if you want to see this, you have to go give yourself the MISC roll. And there's lots. No Kaito Joker, really? That is surprising. There is no Kaito Joker, so I have to make one. Kaito Joker. This looks like a board game. Yep. Yokai Watch board game. With the manual. That's actually very nice. This is tire that drives a car. The remote control that drives. Okay, you know what? This is a spinner. Aikatsu. Home look. Oh, it's for the Touch for You card and cover set. You know, I don't necessarily know what this is. I'm still gonna put an icon. Touch for You Aikatsu. Onodoku. This is super expensive. There's definitely games on there though. Aikatsu Phone Look. And they got a manual. That is, by the way, almost $130. Probably more at this point. This is something LSI, so let's call it Trainpad. Trainpad LSI. Discourse. Adventures Yori. DX. Time mode. Pachinko. That's Pachikon mode. Pachikon. I don't know what Pachikon is. Never mind. Stop watch mode. No, I think there is pachinko on here. This thing is. Oh. Just straight up a Bandai phone. Huh. Made in China. I'm not gonna put this one on the list. Well, maybe I will. I feel like this is something I would eventually see. $100 is nothing to scoff at. Smart Omo phone for kids. No SIM needed. I'm gonna put no SIM needed. That's important. No SIM needed. What are you? You are a weird coloring kid. What are you? A sparkly toy. What are you? Spinners. You're actually Cooking Factory and We do 10. Should we do a little bit more? Should we power through? What year are we at? I'm just curious. 2015. Yeah, let's do some more. Let's get it done. We can do it. We're right at the end. The end. Man. So there used to be a site for Discross. If you go to Discross now, it's just gone. I think the site's completely just gone. Last I checked. Discross website. Yeah, it's not even Dragon Ball Gekishin. No. Yeah. Discross archives. Ooh. Well, for something that's called Discross Archive, they didn't discross anything. They didn't archive anything. Herp. Yeah, I knew that site was. That's actually a really fun site. I used to log on a lot, and I scanned all my stuff. It's one of my favorite. I bought a lot of it because it was actually pretty fun to do. It wasn't like amazing, it was just fun to do. That perfect like balance of like, oh yeah, just grind a little bit. You can pretty much run all the content. There's some pretty cool characters and teams that you can come up with. It's great. Ooh, there's a lot. There's a considerable lot here. Uh-oh. Was Discross like a very budget thing? Because it actually it's very cheap. It doesn't seem like I remember buying this, but it doesn't seem like it was terribly expensive to produce. But yet they shut it down. So was the service expensive? That part to me doesn't make sense because they could have kept that, running for a long time. But maybe there was issues with circulation or the maker or something happened there because they put a lot of effort into rolling out Discross. And Discross really didn't last more than a year and a half. A buddy of mine, Twilight Mon, who's on the channel, by the time he came, was like the very final Discross thing. And I want to say it was Atmon was the actual last Discross thing. And then it was completely gone. If I'd known that, I would have gotten more of them. Because that's another thing about them is Discross, for some reason, it's hard to find. Now, you think this thing would be easy to find, but no, it's somehow it's like they all just disappeared, or I don't get it. Or maybe it could be that because it's literally just like a plastic cap looking thing that people just threw them out, or if they were sold to stores that they could have thrown those out too. I never see them in any kind of bins or anything. There was the issue that if the item was scanned, you could not redeem the scan again. So there's a very good chance that if I was a kid, I opened that let's say I bought it used from the store and it was scanned, I'd be pissed and I would just throw it out. Because technically it would be garbage. It's not garbage. It's been cool to have, but they had these arcade machines you could put the Discross units into, and the Discross units would actually have a display. The thing is, Bandai broke those down, so the website was the only. When I say broke them down, I mean like literally took them apart and repurposed them for other things. And so since that was the last place you could play those, the only thing left was the website. So I really thought the website was just going to be around for the foreseeable future. Another sad thing, no one archived the website. I don't know how you used the Wayback Machine to do that, but no one archived it, so it's content you will never see. I have a video of it somewhere, but I deleted some of the videos because this was before I was speed running or doing any of that stuff, and I literally thought, I remember because I had a lot of footage of this, and I was like, no one would care. Why am I recording this? No one's going to watch this stuff. Might be worth finding. It's funny because I would like log on and do dailies and clear stuff, and I was clearing stuff pretty fast, but I was one of those things I thought, this cross site, it's very easy to run. It'll be around. A few months later, it was gone. I want to say it disappeared in like 2015 or 16 is when it truly disappeared, or it just vanished, just straight up, just gone. Like, nope, this never existed. That's some extreme gaslighting from Bandai, right? They could have said, imagine someone played it and then like a few days later it's all gone, and they're like talking to their friends like, hey, you ever heard of Discross? And then they're like, nah, there's no such thing as Discross. That's never existed. And then you try and go back to the stores you went to, you try and like look for items, and it's like completely gone. You're like, no, like I swear I played this. I've legit had moments like that in the Bandai arcade where it's like you'll play something and then it's gone, There's an arcade game I played. Well, there's the Dragon Quest arcade game that uses the scan cards, but I played a Monster Hunter Capcom game that was only available for like several months, and I have the good thing is I have the cards for it, but everybody always says I'm full of shit when I show them, and I'm like, no, like here are the cards. Like you can see, like the machine would print out a new character card for you every time you played it. Actually, it was awesome. Like the character card things were awesome, and I liked the game a lot. The game was lit. They just got rid of it. It was a bit long of a game. Like it was like a 5-minute play. No, more than 5 minutes. But it was long. That's one of the reasons I was surprised that Dragon Ball Heroes lasted as long as it did, because like Dragon Ball Heroes playthroughs can be pretty long, and like tournament time can be upwards of like 15 minutes sometimes, more than 15 minutes sometimes. Like it's not a short game. So like an arcade standpoint of view, it's pretty, it's questionable to run that. And Divers is, I'm surprised if Divers gonna make it past. I haven't checked if they still have Divers actually in like the month and a half. I didn't really. Divers was whatever to me. It was basically Heroes, but like they just wanted a way to like filter out the old cards. But the funny thing is, like a lot of the old cards are still really good. Atmon, wow, this is taking me back. I had a really good time when Twilight Mon came, and we like went on our like little like Atmon pace. It was just like right when Atmon came out, and we found Atmon for super cheap. We started like find like the things, the scan codes for Atmon. We played Atmon together. He kicked my ass, but we played Atmon together, and it was a lot of fun because we both were just like grinding a whole bunch of the game. I actually legitimately enjoyed it. I thought the story was a bit weak for Atmon, but I really enjoyed the game and like the scanning of it all. And then it was just gone. It was like, I don't know, like they didn't sell enough. Never really made sense to me what like Atmon didn't do as well. It could have been like the timing. They had that card game. We were also doing the card game at the same time. And that was also a weird one because the card game was only on the second. Hey, what's going on for Liquid Song? On a ton of new stuff. I've been posting in the Anime Speedrun Discord. Limitless amount of stuff. I wonder what year we're on. We're gonna stop in a second here, maybe like next 5 minutes. A bunch of new stuff on. This should be like 2000. This is like probably 2016. So we're coming toward the end of our Bandai journey here. But this was a great catalog to find because, you know, there's just, if you play it, if you're into an anime, there's a very good chance that Bandai has the licensing to make the toys and goods for it. That doesn't mean they make all of it, but they'll make something for it. You know, one thing's been surprising me? Nothing JoJo. So I need to look into that. JoJo hadn't really hit yet in 16. I want to say it was 18, maybe a little after. So I'm curious if we run into some like JoJo items. Personally, I want that. I want those. Yeah, we got past 60. we are really almost done though. Yeah, because now we're on the next Kamen Rider that came out. So that means we're done. I would say 30, 40 pages at most. We have to be close to finishing here. Because this shit isn't that long ago. And you can tell also this is when Yokai Watch kind of started to get phased out. Kamehameha Ball, okay. 2017, yeah, March. This is the one that I want. I actually want this thing. I'm gonna look into seeing if I can get it. Hopefully there's somewhere selling it cheap. I should have picked this up. I really don't have an excuse. Just wasn't researching it at the time. But that's just something I personally want. See how hard they went with the Atmon stuff? Like I remember this set. This is right where it starts getting phased out here. The Ultraman toys, the production line slows down. It's fun. It's fun looking at this because you can kind of like you remember. Oh yeah, the things kind of did fizzle out then. And it's funny because Tamagotchi they'd been putting out. Tamagotchi actually has been blowing up recently again. Like the ramp for this thing has gone like just steady. They've been releasing, and now it's like boom. So because they've always, I think Tamagotchi is one of those things where it's always like Digimon. There's always like the super hardcore fans that are they just pump money into it and keep it alive. But every now and then there's like a version that hits, and when it hits, they make any loss they had on any of the toys, they probably like cover that and more, so they'll just dump more stuff into it. The Kamen Rider stuff, like these things, there's so many versions of these because they were selling really, really well. I remember that Kamen Rider did extremely, extremely well. I think this one did too. Like, yeah, Kamen Rider was, those two were huge. They were huge. Don't know what this is. That's why I'm surprised that the product line is we must be coming toward the end, because outside of this is just like little stuff that was made. But yeah, we jumped pretty far. Oh yeah, no, we must be. What year are we? This is 2018, right? It's still 2017. Okay. Oh, this is just a notebook. I can take this out of here. What's this? Aikatsu. Yeah, it's a card maker. Folders. Okay. Sorry, we're getting rid of some of this pretty quickly. I'm gonna keep going, because that means we're in 2018. I'm trying. What was 2018? I'm actually super curious to see what the lineup was in Corona, because I don't remember. Godzilla stuff being re-released. I mean, I'm nothing much, right? Like we've almost moved away from like the digital stuff at this point. I mean, this is pages without coming toward it. Isn't that weird? You would think that as we went on, we would have had like it even more like, tablets and blah 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 blah. It's almost like Bandai took a step back and said, actually, let's slow the F down and not put all this stuff out and go back to figures and spinners and things that, I mean, maybe this stuff was selling. I don't know. Disney Tsum Tsum. Yeah, see. So, okay, so this is the Tsum Tsum era. So this is exactly the era of when the apps started to come out. Exactly. This is when it happened. Because Tsum Tsum was a hit. And then so gacha stuff started to those gacha machines are huge, even more than before. Gacha now have dedicated stores in malls and a lot of places and like corners and things, like where before it would be like you would have like maybe on the train station you would have a gacha area, or you'd have, oh yeah, this store has a really good gacha. No, like there are straight up gacha like stores now, like shelves and shelves and shelves of this stuff, and it's popped up recently in huge ways. Tokyo Station has always had, some of the other places have had those like big long rows of gacha stuff, but I mean, this is even more than that. It's like everything you could think of. I think that for the most part, we're not going to find anything new in this time, except if it's a plug and play thing for Anpanman or something else we have slept on and did not, just never came across our eyes. I'm not sure what I'm expecting to find here, but I want to say, oh, I remember buying these. Oh, Charlotte did that gacha. So wait, we might be in the 2020 to 2021 right now. I think this is after it. I think this is, I'll know by looking at this thing. 2019, we're closing in on it for sure. I'm very interested to see that the lineup. Not for myself, because that's when my child was born. So more than myself, I'm remembering what my daughter is buying, because when you go to the store after you're 10, you, generally speaking, what you're looking for. And even at 5 already, she's got down what she wants. She's not, I don't think I would put her in the typical consumer, but definitely a targeted demographic. I don't know what this is. I just want to look at it. I just want to look at it. So my opinion, right, is that there's more stuff. Like there's more small items now that are coming out. It just feels like there's more in a set. Like whatever changed Bandai, I guess around this 2008, 2019, it looks like Bandai just figured out, okay, if we're gonna release some items, we got to release things as a set. So they're completely collectible, blah, blah, blah. You know, people aren't going to just want to buy one. They want to get the full set if they're going to collect it. Okay. But there seems to be more of it and less of this, like, digital stuff. They've streamlined most of it. The card stuff seems to be, for the most part, removed. Like, I'm not seeing those entries coming in as much anymore. And that's interesting because I did not notice that change. I mean, even looking at the catalog now, it is very clear the change that they've made. They've like, it's like they've kind of figured out. It looks like they're still taking some risks, but for the most part, they figured out, yeah, like even though like Minecraft set, you can just kind of tell. Yeah, see how you can tell that set, everything's released. Set, everything's released. If it does well, okay, then we'll release more. It just, you can tell they've kind of said, okay, we'll do this. This is the design. If it works, we'll pump more out. And then they still have their hits. They got their Ultraman figures. They've got their, you know, the Kamen Rider stuff. The Tamagotchis are coming. I think we can get to the end of this. I don't think there's going to be any major surprises. In fact, I want to say we jumped, we probably in $2020. There it is. We're there. Very interesting. So, let's get to page 90 and we'll stop. I'll call it. I said, first off, the number that I thought I had on the pages must have been wrong, but we did 100 and, what was the total? We did 90. We did 4 broke 150. So it should have been done based on the math. So that part's confusing me. It's kind of sad to see the things go. Like, I can't explain it, but it's like you can just kind of tell. It's the end of like a generation. Like they just said, you know, we'll do our staples, but most of this is yeah, very different. All right, this is a good place to stop because this is where the Kimetsu no Yaiba Tamagotchis come in, and this is right before the Tamagotchi boom started to happen, and then they switch back to digital. So you saw there was that like 4-year gap where there's like barely any digital games. Like they just said it's not. Maybe it wasn't working. Maybe they had too many misses. Who knows? So it's 2017, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, that's a long 4-year, 4 or 5 year gap where they basically said, hey, the shit isn't selling. Kimetsu would have been 2020 ended. Yeah, so that's correct. So I'll save this for last time. I don't think there's gonna be. It'd be nice if we could get exactly this. Let's see if we can get to 21. That'd be fun to do. I just want to see how many results are left for that. Game right at the end. This card game disappeared, by the way. Unfortunately. I remember sitting there being like, should I get this? Okay, let's do it. Change it to 2021. And let's do the search again. There we go. 2,000 items left. Not that bad. Yeah, so they really just, between now, that's a perfect idea of the gap. That was remaining. Okay, 36 pages left. That's it. The final part. Let's call it here. This is a great stopping point. Right there. It's 321. I'm not going to rate. I'm just going to end, and I'll see everyone tomorrow.
You'll learn more together. Take it easy.